Hello, Tazib.
Yeah, hi Jaya.
Hi, Tazib. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
My voice clear, right? Is there any crack or
Yeah,
something?
yes.
Just 1 minute, huh?
Of course, there's 8 minutes left.
No, no. Can you tell once again? Like, is my voice clear now?
Yeah, your voice is clear.
Okay, okay, Tazib. I think we have 8 participants now. We'll wait. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Vasalan, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, Mr. Srabanti Mukherjee. Can you hear me now? Hello. Hello. Okay. Thank you.
only 9%. Okay.
Hello. Can you start?
Vasant, I think Vijay, we can wait for 2 minutes.
Okay. That's it.
Hello.
Hello.
Vasant, yeah, Vasant, now we can start.
Okay. So good evening, everybody. So this is Jaya Vasanthalan. I'm the technical executive for the Southern Territory for numeric analytics. So before I could start, I'll just introduce my team with you. So we have Saurav Patania, who is the senior sales manager for the Delhi office, and we have Tazib, who is the North Territory executive. So
So, good
today
evening to all of you. Yeah.
hello, am I audible?
Yes, Vasant. Yeah.
Okay. So today being the first day of our NVivo webinar series, myself and Saurav will be taking you through the session. And if you have any questions, we are glad to answer it at the end of the session. So I'm just starting. Okay, so okay. So numerical analytics and StatWorks, we are the partnering companies, and we are the sole distributor for NVivo in following countries: India, Malaysia, Nepal, Singapore, and Sri Lanka. And we are the leading provider for modern education technology, analytics, and business intelligence solution. In education technology, we provide solution through TI, Texas Instruments. So we provide calculators and high-end calculators and graphing calculators for schools. And in analytical technology, we provide quantitative and qualitative solutions. For quantitative, we provide eViews software, and for qualitative, we provide
Hello, Vasant. Can you hear us? You're not audible. Vasant.
hello.
Yeah. Your voice now you're audible. Yeah.
Okay. So I can continue from this slide, right?
No, you go back a little bit. You start with our solutions. You were talking about quantitative and qualitative. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Second one. This one. Yes.
This one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So we are the leading provider for modern education, technology, analytics, and business solution. And yeah, for analytic technology, we provide qualitative and quantitative solutions. Quantitative, we provide eViews software. And for qualitative, we provide solution through NVivo research software. And NVivo offers an intuitive quality data analysis experience that helps you uncover deeper research insights in unstructured or qualitative data, like interviews or any open-ended survey response, journal articles, and in social media and also web content. When you have a large volume of data which needs to be analyzed with deeper insights. So we also have a two type of licenses in NVivo. One is a single user license, and the other one is ELA. So ELA is enterprise license agreement. So single user license is perpetual type license, like which you can use on and on. There is no like a validation time for it. For enterprise license agreement, this just needs a renewal annually. And single user license will be ideal for at least 2 or 3 researchers, like a small group of people. And for ELA, when you have a bunch of researchers, like say at least 6 number of people, and in that case, ELA will be more ideal. So with NVivo, you can import almost all the types of on all the formats of data, and you can work with it, and you can organize the data very quickly, like be it any unstructured data, like you can organize and you can do the core metrics of your analysis and the link cases and to attribute values. And you can also explore the data with interesting layouts. The NVivo software itself it gives you an interesting layout for all the data that you provide. It works and it gives a layout, based on all the data, and it also gives a word frequency charts and word clouds. And to connect NVivo, import nodes and data directly from any Microsoft products, and it can easily integrates with SurveyMonkey and Note. So and NVivo understands 7 languages like English, Chinese being a simplified Chinese, and French, German, Japanese, Portuguese, and Spain. And in regard to transcription, it takes 28 languages. And when coming to the users of NVivo, there are two. We have academic and non-academic category. So I'll just tell you about the academic category first. Universities, NGOs, government, so they come under academic category. Under university, it's students, professors, and researchers. And in NGOs, evaluators, researchers, fundraising managers. And when it comes to government, it's policymakers, analysts, evaluators, government-funded researchers. And in non-academic, it is commercial sectors and hospitals. Uh, so these are just some of our clients in India. We can have a look on this. You can wait for a few seconds. Okay, so moving on. So QSR being the #1 global provider for qualitative data analysis software. So we have around like at least 1.5 million plus access for software with 30 years of success, 30 plus. And the best part of NVivo is that it is the most cited quality data analysis software. And the interesting part is that it has 9,548 journal articles which have been published as a reference that used NVivo, and nearly 157% of citation, which is more often than other QDA solutions. NVivo has got that privilege, and NVivo supports the entire research process. Anyways, like most of them will be aware about the normal research process. So NVivo collects the data by integration for like Word, Excel, and Outlook, and the transcription part NVivo does through NVivo transcription. And in the normal research, we manage, analyze, and visualize. That is done through NVivo, the desktop, the option it provides. And the collaborate is done through NVivo collaboration. And the more relevant one for publishes, enhanced referencing and visualizations that NVivo software will be giving you as it works on your data. So all these things we'll be seeing down the line for the upcoming in the up 2 days. Literature review, themes, queries, findings, report. So all these like we'll be taking you through. And NVivo supports a wide range of data like YouTube, Facebook, Mendeley, and EndNote, SurveyMonkey. So you can use all these range of data in NVivo. So this is the visualizing tool that NVivo has, like models, charts, cluster analysis. So all the data you provide, so you will be getting the output and the results in this different formats or different layouts. So collaboration options that are available to support your team. So the one is the collaboration cloud, collaboration server, and standalone. Collaboration cloud is like you can work in your file and you can just upload and download it from the cloud, like a very normal cloud that you know. And collaboration server, it's like very similar to that of maybe you can example a computer lab or something where a group of researchers, they want to get connected. They can connect from the server. And then standalone is a very similar to the single license. So I'll just now will take you through the NVivo software. So I'll just close this. Kindly hold on for a moment. So once you install the NVivo software, you will be having the icon in the desktop. So you can double click on it. Okay. So this is the welcome screen. So this welcome screen will have your name at the top, the file, and to the left, it will have all the recent projects that you have worked on and any other project that have been opened. So all these things will be getting into your left. And also it's about the NVivo and other application options that you have here. And here you have the account settings. And the next to that, you have a tutorial, like whenever you want to have a look on it, you can have a look. And over that you have the new project option, the sample project. Those options are given to you. And here one more option called learn and connect as a customer hub in NVivo Academy. So here, like it's a training modules for you. Customer hub, it's like generally if someone wants to learn something about more about NVivo, they can get joined. Otherwise, anyone who is already expert who wants to get any certification can just get it done through that. So that's about the customer hub. And okay. So before I'm just going to, before I could proceed, I'll just show you the data. I'll explain you the data that we are going to work today. So today we have the project data with us. So these are the project data which were done on environment research project. So this happened in down coast East USA. So I'm just going to show you the few data, like say these are the documents, the normal Word document that we have in our locations like desired C or D or wherever we want to have. And this is the video file that will be. So so we'll be doing coding through this videos. We'll be taking you through. And we have pictures here. So we have a picture here as a normal JPG picture. So we'll be also working with this. And we have some PDF, the normal PDF, so that we'll be also showing you this. Okay. Now, I'm just taking you back to the NVivo. So I'm just clicking on this new project. So when you click on this new project, you'll be asked for this 2 steps. So you can give a project title of your choice. So I'm just giving the title as environment. And you can give the file name. You can change the location, like if you want to of your desired location, and you can have the description for your project. Like if you have something in your thought, you can put it here. And you also have, you can check this box or uncheck it. It just keeps a log of user actions. And for the need text analysis of your data, these are the languages. So you can, it's in English, US. So step 2, you will be provided with the option of project saving. The first one being the auto save the project. So you can enable it or disable it by clicking yes or no. And this display is a reminder, like every 15 minutes. Again 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, it gives a prompt like do you want to save your project or not? A very normal. So you can give yes or no. And this is the project recovery settings. So every 30 minutes, there will be automatic backup of your project that will be taken up by the software, and you can change it. And also the recovery file location we have here, like in case of the software, you have any problem with the software, in that case, your project will be left undisturbed. That we can still will be able to continue. Okay. So we'll create the project. So every time you open a project and before you enter your work area in the NVivo, so you'll be having this tour. If you want, you can see the tour. Otherwise, you can skip it. Okay. So this is the area that will work with the software, and I'll just I explain you the interface. So what we are seeing on our left is the navigation panel. So as you see here, you have many folders, say quick access, data, coding, cases, notes, and we also have subfolders here. So since we'll be moving between data, coding, cases, and notes, that's why as the name indicates, it's a navigation folder. So I'll just quickly explain you the folders. So why are these folders for? So the first one is that quick access. It's in your most frequently accessed folders, and any items like that you want to use like quickly, you can bring it here. And data. So all source data files and related classification files that will be stored here. And in coding, content in like data files, memos, and etc. And all those code types will be saved here. And when it comes to cases, all cases and the classification files, all those will be stored in this particular folder. You also have subfolders given here. And when it comes to notes, there are several ways to notate, and you can link the content. All those will be stored in this particular part of the folder. And when it comes to sets, it's a collection of the project items. And here in the same like queries. So all the saved queries criteria and results from specific query run, all those will be stored here. Visualizations, the representations that you create for the project, and these are the reports. NVivo just saves all the configuration settings for the reports and not the report itself. It just saves all the configurations of the report. Okay, and here you find an option with 0 items. So this is nothing but the number of items that you bring it in the project work area. Then on the top you are finding a toolbar like file, home, import, very normal to that of Microsoft Outlook or anything. If it's very similar to the Microsoft Outlook. And on the just below that, you're finding a ribbon. So this has many options like case classification. So this just changes based on your choice. So if you click on import options, again this will change. So what you're seeing now, so this being the navigation view panel, and what you're seeing here, the files. So this is the list view panel, and we'll be having one more panel that will open up. That will be the descriptive view panel. So I'll just tell you this file view, this view panel. This list view panel. So this is nothing but whatever you open in your navigation panel, so that will be seen in this list view panel. And whatever you open in this list view panel, that will be seen in the descriptive view panel. I'll be showing this shortly. Okay. So now to start with, I'm just going to import the data that I shown you earlier. So let's do that. So before that, I'm just going to create a few folders here so that I can bring the data, the text data, I can bring it in the text, and images, just to segregate all the data in this right folders. So I'm creating a folder for text, and I'll need few more folders. One for PDF. So we're going to see PDF, and one more for images. We'll just take one more for video. Okay. So I'm just going to bring some text documents here first. So just go and click import. It's very easy. Just click import and you'll be having this files. So here you will be having all this. Just go back. Yeah. Go to interviews. These are the Word documents, the normal that I'm just avoiding all this transcripts. I'm just taking all the only the Word documents and avoiding this video also. So you can see at the bottom the files getting loaded. And I'm going to images. You're going to import a few images. So we have pictures here. Double click on it. So the picture properties. So you can just give OK, or you can make a settings and you can give OK. And then we are going to bring some PDF. So I'm clicking on files, externals, import. So you will have your PDF files there, and we need to get the videos. I'm just clicking file again and going back. Interviews, Ken videos. We are going to bringing him in. Okay. Again, the video properties settings, and you can give OK. Fine. So now if you click on image, you'll be seeing the image that got imported here. And if you click on video, you'll have the Ken video here. Okay. Anyways, we'll be working on it, so you'll be seeing at that time. And okay, I'll be showing you about the memos and annotations. So memos are the documents, the notes basically that you create for your project. So this can be of two things. Like one is it can be independent, or it can also get linked to any other interview. So I'm just taking Barbara. I just show you how to make an annotation, both having it independently and also linking it. So I'm just going to memo, just creating a new memo. So I'm just going to give a name as community. Okay. So in the community, you can give them any notes. Gloucester. Okay. Okay. So if I'm just closing this. I'm just clicking on this community, and you will have your node that you added here. So likewise, if you want to link this particular node to to the memo, like you can see here one. So you can see here one symbol. This is just a this indicates that the particular project has a memo link or something in it. So for example, if you see in the community now, there is no link. Okay, so I'll just show you how to link a memo, link a note here with this memo. So I'm going back to text. So link to existing memo. So we have community here. I click OK. Now if we go to memo, now we can see this particular link have come here. So you can, this also shows the location. This particular file is in this text, been taken from text, and it's from Barbara's interview. Okay, and likewise, if I close this and if I go to text also, I'm going back to text. Here also again you see this Barbara file has now got a link with it, attached with it. So this shows is the it's in this community file name, and it is in the memo subfolder. Now I'm going to show you about the annotation. So to do that, I'm just clicking on the opening this Barbara's file. Annotations are generally the notes for any selected content in a data file. Say, I just click on edit. So here I'm just saying Barbara, my family moved here when I was 2 years old in 1969. So I'm just selecting this particular paragraph. So I'm just going to prepare a particular note in regard to this content. So I'm just clicking on this new annotation. So it's something like about like say life history, of Barbara. Okay, and I'm just clicking it. Now I'm just going to create one more annotation. Okay. Creating one more new annotation. So here I'm saying one more. Okay, Barbara's, like you're talking about the community. Let's see. Let's name it as. So here, now if you see, we have two annotations created here. Suppose if I'm clicking on this annotation 2, this will take me directly to the first annotation that the content we highlighted first. Okay, and if I click on this annotation 2, it will just highlight the second content that we selected. So here also you have an option, like you can view the annotation, or if you want to delete the annotation also, you can just delete. If you don't want annotation, you can delete it. So likewise, you can add notes to the content of the selected particular content in a selected file. Okay, now Saurav will be continuing with the coding part. So Saurav.
Yeah, thank you, Vasantlin. Yeah, I will take over now. Thank you so much. Yeah,
I'll just stop here.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I hope my screen is visible. Good evening to all of you. Yeah. I think Vasantlin has covered all the basic parts, like how to import data and how to organize the data. So what we did by making folders is organize the data, right? So it's not really necessary, but just to organize, just to show that we can organize the data by creating different folders, we can do the organization this way, right? I think data is imported now, and we have already shown memos and notation. So memos are just basically some kind of record keeping which you have not recorded during your interview. So if you want to add certain data to your interviews or to your data imported, so you can make memos. And annotations are like field notes which we make. Say if we are doing manually, we are recording something, so on the side of paper we make some kind of notes. So that is annotation. So that is covered by something. So I will be now showing the manual coding, how to do the coding, the manual part in NVivo. So this is the feature which something showed on the when we started. So this is the reminder which comes automatically after 15 minutes. So I'll just make it note. Yeah. So now what we will do is we will start, as I said, with the manual coding. So I'm going to my text data, which is their transcription of the interviews, and they are saved in the name of the persons who were interviewed. So there are different ways of doing coding inside NVivo, and whatever your way may be, so it will not stop you from doing the coding that way. So either if you have themes in your mind before even you have imported data, say you have at the start of the project you have certain themes in your mind, you can create codes. Codes are basically themes which you find inside your data. So you can name the codes as it is, and if you want to start with the codes directly, or what you can do is you can go through your interviews or data files and then create codes according to the data which comes in front of you. So we will follow that method now. So let's say we have opened Barbara's interview, and we are going through Barbara's interview, and if you see on the first paragraph, she says something about her family, right? My family moved here when I was 2 years old in 1969. My parents still live here. So you think this is something relevant to community theme. So you want to code it into community theme. So what you can do is you can just select that part of the interview. So this part, and right click on it, and then you can go for code selection. And this will be a top level code, and it will be new code, and you name it as community. It's quite easy. Just click on it and just say. So you can see that a new code has been created. All the codes will be created under code folders, right? So a new code has been created by the name of community. So let's say this is one of the code which we have created. Let's say we want to create one more code, and where she is, Barbara is saying about her education, that she went to school and then moved on to college. So you think this is again relevant to a different theme, which is, say, education, just for example, right? So you can just right click on it, or right click. I've already showed you the way of doing by right clicking. What you can do is you can just select this part of the interview and drag and drop to the blank space. So, and you understand this as we have dropped it in the blank space of codes. It understands the new code which you want to create, and you just need to name it as it is education. Right. So this is how we create codes in the document files, doc files. Right. Same way, say if we go down below, say again, just for example, if we want to see this, let's say this part again, she is saying something again about her education, about her community. So what we can do is just drag and drop to community. So quite easy way of doing, right? And if you see right now, if you see the codes which we have created, community shows that it has got like there are number of one file is there, and references are 2, because we have taken data from only one file, that is Barbara's interviews. That's why it's showing 1, but there are 2 references. So if you want to see the 2 references, we just need to double click on it, and it will show you that code which we have created. So it will show all the references which you have put in this community theme. So you can keep on adding different references from different interviews. So it will show you from which interview this for certain references coming, what is the percentage coverage of that part. So it is this specific part of the interview is 0.71 of the total interview. Right. So this is how you work on a document file. So other way of doing let's say we go to Charles interview, and say go to Charles, and again you see something relevant to community. I lived all the over the year, but I missed the salt water. Say this is something again relevant to community. For a researcher, this is again relevant to community. What you can do is you can select this part, and if you see there's a this option of quick code down below. So you want to code it under codes. This is under codes folder, and you want to code it under. So if you right click on this arrow, click on this arrow, it will show you all the codes which you have created. And so we want to code it in the community. Just click on it, and that's it. It will be saved in the codes community. So if you go to community, now you can see it will show you 2 files and 3 references, because the data is coming from Barbara as well as Charles interview. So this is how we do the coding in text files, basically document files. So let's go to a PDF file. I will just open one of the PDF. So this is a PDF. So as we can see here, PDF usually have text data, but it also has images, sometimes tables. So it is a mix of both. So when we talk about text, the text can be coded in the same way as we did for document files, right? The MS Doc files. So what we need to do is we select and code it same way as we did for a document files, the Barbara and Charles interview. But if you want to code certain images or tables and want to keep it into a theme, what you can do is you can just, if you see on the top menu, right? So as we have selected a PDF file, the menu has automatically changed, right? You can see now it's showing PDF, and the options are according to a PDF file. And on the top you can see there's a text option and then the region option. So right now it is, the text is selected, but we want to say select the image, so we need to select this region part, and automatically the pointer changes. Now it has changed into crosshairs, if you can see, right? So what we need to do is we just need to select that specific area or specific region of the PDF file. So in this case, we need to just select this image. So we have selected this image, just for example, and we want to code it into a new code by the name of animal life, say a theme there, right? So we just drag and drop to a blank space, or even we can again right click and create a new node, but that is this step is this way is more easier and fast. So just right click, just drag and drop into blank space and go to names and name it as animal life, just for example. Right. So a new code has been created, and again it shows one file and one reference. So just right click on it, sorry, double click on it. It will open in the next tab, this animal life. Again, the code has opened. It shows that the data is coming from PDF folder, and this is the file name. And it shows that there is 0.29% coverage of the total. And if you want to see the exact data which you have coded, is if you go to see the tabs on this part. So right now it's showing the references. If you go to PDF, it will show you that specific part. So if you can see, I don't know whether you are able to make out or not, but the region which we have selected is normal, but other region is shaded, a little bit gray. So you know that this part has been coded, right? So this is how we do coding in PDF. This is all manual coding. Now I will quickly move towards images. So as we have been saying that from the start, that NVivo handles all kind of data, whatever the data format may be. So images can be handled very easily in NVivo. So I will just double click on an image and it will open in the same description panel. So I will just close these other tabs. Let me just close it. So this is image. So there are different ways of coding inside for an image. What we can, like, we have two ways in which we can code our image. So let me just show you. So one way is, okay, for any coding, anything in any file, we need to first click on edit. Then only we can make changes inside NVivo, inside in doing the coding and all these things. So the one way of coding an image is, you can just right click, select a certain part of image. Let's say I want to select this region of an image. I can just select right click and just select a specific area, and I can just go to code. I can just put in and say I want to drag and drop it to a new code, just for example, right? So new code, say occupation. This is regarding some fishing boat, so I'm just naming it as occupation. So you can see now that new code has been created by the name of occupation, and just if you double click on it, it will show you that it is coming. It is again showing that this is coming from an images folder, competing water uses, shows the region, reference, everything. And if you want to see the exact thing which we have coded, go to picture tab here, and just a minute. And if you can see the image, is only highlighting that part which we have coded. So this is one way of coding your image, right? So this way you can just keep on selecting certain parts and putting into different themes. Other way is which is like converting your images into text, because NVivo is basically more of it's a text mining software, so it understands text. So any automation or any queries which we run on NVivo are on text data only. So what we can do is we can always change our image into text. So what we can do is just say, like this part we have selected, we can right click on it and the option comes, just let me see. Okay, there's an option of insert row. So once you have selected this option, it shows the region which you have collected, and then you can add content in it. So you can write what you want to write as a researcher, what you want to write about this image. So let's say I want to write that fishing boats. Just for example, I'm writing fishing boats. Right. So this way, again, you can select another part of image and right click on it, and then again insert row, and you can name it as houses on the bank of the river. So this way we can keep on adding, as so you can select different regions of the image and adding your content in front of that. So this is a type of coding which you can do for images. Again, this whatever you have written in text can also be coded to certain themes. So you can say, again, if you want to say houses on the bank of the river, and put it, drag and drop into community. Say just for example, you want to drag it into community, so it goes there. So this can also be done, right? So this is how we treat images in NVivo. And images, this specific part can also be useful if you are working on scanned documents. So say you have some handwritten documents, and those are all scanned with you. So you can scan, like bring those scanned documents inside NVivo, and then you can select the regions of that scanned documents and write in front of that. So that way that your scanned document will be converted to a text data inside NVivo, which NVivo can understand. So this is for images. Let me just quickly go to audio and video now. So so NVivo understand, like, is compatible with audio as well as video files. So for better just for, so I will just take video file so that supersedes an audio file, so it will be covering both the parts. So let me just open this Ken's video. So this was a interview of Ken, and so NVivo understands all kind of video formats, so it will not stop you any specific format. It will not stop you from playing inside NVivo. Right. So this is the video file, and we can always, so we can waveform also from here. So this waveform is a little bit making little, yeah, now you can see the timeline, right? So this is the timeline here. So you can play and pause the video inside NVivo. Let's say I want to play it, so it will start playing inside NVivo, and you can stop it anywhere wherever you want to stop it. So there again, in for a video file, it can be handled two ways. Again, as we did for image, it can be handled the same way. So let's say you listen to a this video interview of Ken, and again you think that from 10 to 20 seconds you listen to the audio or video file, and you see that 10 to 20 or 10 to 15 or whatever the time span may be. So this guy is saying about community, let's say, just for example. So what you can do, you can select the 10 to 20 part and drag and drop to community. So this is just for example, right? So I'm just trying to show how we can handle and work on different files. So if you go to community now, it will show different files. It's also showing that one of the file is coming from audio and video folder in Ken. So we understand that in audio and video folder, it must be a video file only. But if you see on the right hand side, it shows different tabs. So it also shows the video tab. The tab is shown because it has a video file in it now. So if you go to video and play now, it will only play from 10 to 20. It will stop after 20. From 10 to 20, it will play. So this is how you can code a video file as it is. Right? So this is one way of doing it. Other way is you can, as we did for image file, when we selected certain region of images and put in and wrote text in front of that, same way we can do it for a video file also. For that, we need to go to the transcribe mode. This is a transcribe mode, if you can see here. So we just need to click on it. So the transcribe mode has started now. So if we now say we have started from 0, right? If we start now, play, so it will register the time span from where it has started. right? And you say you listen for first 10 seconds, then you stop it. Just so I stopped it at 8 seconds, and you can write the content in front of that. So whatever the person is saying, you can write verbatim as it is, or you can write your thoughts or just references in front of it. And right now it only shows content. You can add more columns to it by going to project settings. So you can add columns like body language or attitude of the person, anything. You can add as many columns you want to, so that you get all your observations inside NVivo, right? This way you can start and stop again. Whatever you want to say, you want to write in front of it, right? This is whatever you've written. So again, when you start it, it will start from the end time span from the previous column, and you listen for say for 5 to 10 seconds again, you can stop it. So this is how you can do it manually, coding in for a video file. Again, whatever you write in text is again codable. You can select it and drag and drop it into different themes. So this is how you work on a video file inside NVivo. Moreover, now NVivo, it was from the previous version NVivo 12, but so it is continued. So there's a transcription service given inside NVivo, which is a paid service of NVivo. But so if you have any audio or video file, you can just right click on it, and if you go to just transcription option, right? So if you click on this transcription, it will take you to the login of NVivo portal. It will take you there, and it will upload that audio or video file there, and it will transcribe it for you. So right now I don't have any minutes. I think some problem coming right now, but it can be done, like it will be imported there and done this way. Moreover, for the trial version of NVivo, you get 15 minutes free of cost. You can always try this transcription yourself. And NVivo can transcribe in 28 languages. So even if you have a Hindi video, it will transcribe. It can be transcribed very easily. And they take so it's very time saving also. So say you have a video of 60 minutes, it will transcribe in 30 minutes with 90 to 95% percentage accuracy. That's what they claim, NVivo. So that can be done. It's really time saving, and you can get very good prices also. Say if you get bundle kind of times like 300 hours per year you can take, so you get very good pricing also for that. So this is how we do manual coding inside NVivo. So I will so this is about manual coding. I will just show you two more queries which can be helpful if you have started your coding and but just to want to understand your data before coding. So you can run different queries which will be helpful to you. So those queries are text search and word frequency query. So let me just start with the word frequency query. So as the name suggests, it will find out the most frequent words for you in the data, right? So let's say I want to select the item. So I have selected, I want to look for most frequent words in all my interviews, which are saved under text folder, right? So I click on this. I want to say find out 50 most frequent words. And I keep the length of words say 4, so that words like the conjugations is and are, all this is doesn't come into my search. I don't want these words, right? So what I will do is I will just selected all this criteria. I filled up all the criteria for the search, and I run my query. So if you can see, it immediately gave me results, right? All the words are of length more than four alphabets, and it shows the count of each of these words. As Vasantin said, that the search was done in down coast East USA, so it is the most used word, obviously. So you can see. So this is how it. This is the summary, and if you can see here, so this will just show direct away give you the most frequent words which are being used by the people. So it will, you can help just make out what people are talking about in your data. Moreover, if you see the again the options in the word frequency query, you can see there's a grouping slider available, right? So right now it is selected at exact matches. So it is only looking for exact words. So if you change it to say synonyms, so it will look for same meaning words. So it understands English and 6 other languages. So it will understand. So it understands the meaning. So if you run this query now, so you will see that results will change a little bit, right? So now think is the most frequent word. It is coming 137 times. Why? Because it is grouping these same meaning words together, right? So considering, so all these words are grouped together. Place has some other grouped words, right? So this is how it groups the words together. And other option is, like, if you don't want east in your search, you can always add this word into add to stop words list. So if you add these words into stop word list and run this query once more, so it will not be like visible after in the results now after adding to stop word list. So you can add as many words you want in the stop word list. So this is the summary which you get. Another option, another visualization, I must say, is the word cloud. So this is the word cloud. You can change the designs, whatever design you want of a word cloud. So this is the first design which comes up. So the bigger the word, the more frequent it is, right? So you can see think is the biggest, so it is the most frequent word which is coming. And any visualization, any kind of charts or any graphs which come inside NVivo can be directly copied or exported also directly outside of NVivo, right, and pasted anywhere. So that is good for publication. So this again shows this thing like word cloud. Another option is the tree map. So this can also be used as a visualization. The bigger the rectangle, more frequent that word is. And then there's a cluster analysis. So if you look in this cluster analysis, I will just make it bigger. So it shows the words which are coming frequently together in the data. So the words which are in vicinity inside in the data are being clustered together. So you can see which words are coming together most of the times. So this will help you understanding your data without even going through your data. So this is one of the query, this word frequency query. Then the other query is the text search query. Okay, one more thing I wanted to show you is, let's say this is the word cloud which came, right? Or this is the summary, whatever. So if you go to the summary and you want to see the references where the word think has been used or the same meaning words has been used, what you can do is you can just right click on it and create as code. So let's say I want to create it as a code under codes, and I want to name it as think. Just so we have an idea. If we go to codes now, think has been created, right? So we have done nothing. We have just created think as a code. But if you click on think now, so it will show you all the references where the word think or the similar words are being used, right? So if you can see, these are all the references. So in all my data, all my interviews, so from Barbara's, from different references, from Henry, all these things are coming, right? So you can see all wherever the word think or the similar word has been used, it picks up all these things and put it into a certain theme. So a theme has been created for you automatically. You can always refine this theme further, but it has been done automatically, right? So if you want to see further behind it, what you want to see the full paragraph, you can just right click on it, and there's the option of coding context. It is narrow right now. You can just make it broad. It will show you the whole paragraph for any specific. You can select any reference and make it bigger. Bigger. So this was it. So it's showing the full sentence, a full paragraph now. So this is what we can do using word frequency. Also, you can say, let's say these are the words coming. So let's say fishing is the word, and you want to look for this word in my data, specific this word wherever it is coming. So what you can do is right click on it and run text search query from here. So right, so this is because we have put the slider on synonyms in the word frequency queries. It's looking for all these words together: angle, or fish, or fish. All these words are coming. So it's showing wherever these words are coming. It's showing, and also how many references are coming of these things. So this is a text search query. You can look for certain keywords using different options like or, and. So or it has all automatically taken because we ran it from word frequency query. Let's say we don't want to run it from word frequency. We want to look for specifically fish or fishing. So with the fish and select the items. Again, text is already selected, and we run this query. So now it will look for word fish, only fish, wherever it is coming in all my interviews, right? So if you want to see, this is a summary. If you want to see the references, it will show you the references behind in all the interviews where the word fish is coming. So it will help you understanding your data, right? If you have specific word, you found out which is the most frequent word, then you find out where it is coming, right? So automatically you can run this page. And you can again, the slider is available. You can look for exact matches, or you can look for synonyms also, or stemmed words also, whatever you want to, specialization, generalization of that specific word. So this is the references. Other option is the word tree. So this automatically comes when we run the text search query. So let me just make it bigger for you. We'll make it undock it. So workstation, we can just undock any specific screen of NVivo. So I wanted to undock it, so I've undocked it, and now you can see it in bigger form. So it shows, so as we had searched for word fish, so it shows 5 words which are coming before fish and 5 words which are coming after fish in a sentence, in different sentences in our data, right? So if you want to look, we can just click on it. It shows this is the whole sentence which is coming, right? 5 words before and 5 words after. You can always change the number of words, context words. You can make it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? As many you want. The root term is fish, so we have looked for only word fish. But if we had uh, chosen the slider to synonyms, we could change. We could have changed the root terms also, fishing or other words also. So again, anything which is showing here again can be copied, exported anywhere, saved anywhere. So that can be done. So this all helps in getting started with your manual coding part. So I think we are finished with today's time, and tomorrow our topic will be case classifications and auto coding. So auto coding is again another way of doing coding where everything is done automatically inside NVivo. So we don't know that will be covered tomorrow. So now we are open for questions. If someone has any questions, please let us know. And I think we have unmuted everyone now, allowed to talk. So you can unmute yourself and ask questions. We are just unmuting. Yes, ma'am. You are now. You can talk now.
Yeah, the text selection criteria which you said, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So how did you open that box? If you can just show one.
Which one you are saying, ma'am? I didn't get you.
The last one, the criteria, the text selection criteria.
You mean to say this one? Enter the text or search.
No, no, no. I am talking about the text selection criteria, the last, dialog box which you opened.
The word tree you are saying, word tree, which I showed you. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, from the, yeah, word tree, correct.
Just let me put in word for fish again. We are looking for word fish, and
Yeah.
we are running this query and say text data, which is all the interviews. And I am taking now not looking for exact matches, but synonyms also of fish. Okay, not synonyms. Let's keep it as specializations. And if I run this
Okay.
query now, so it will show you different references which are coming for fish or the same meaning word or specialization of fish in different interviews. So you can see it shows a number of references in each of the interviews. And if we go to text, it shows all the references. It shows you all the references wherever the word fish or the specializations of the fish is coming. And the last option was the word tree. So let me just open it, word tree. This you are saying, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I will just undock it once more and make it. So if you see here, ma'am, right now, if you go to word tree options, it shows context word is 5. Okay, so we can make it bigger. And moreover, if you want to change the root term, so right now we have selected fishing, right? We can change these
Okay.
root terms to different. So these are all specializations of fish. right? So we can change it to
Okay.
anything. So let's say we want to look for specifically for shrimp, you can just look at, and these are the words which are be used before shrimp and after shrimp.
Okay.
And we can make it bigger. We can increase the context words also. Right now we have only 5 words before and after in a sentence. We can make it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. Understood.
Right. So and this can be copied and exported anywhere. So you can paste it in your publication or wherever you want to in your reports. You can paste it directly. Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions?
Hi. Thank you so much for the wonderful session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you please explain me the icon that shows survey? Is it the survey that we have already collected or something else?
Just one, ma'am. Yeah, this one, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
These are the survey files which you have already collected, not to be done. So say
Okay.
you have collected your survey in Excel file. Okay. So
Hmm.
you can import it inside NVivo and you can work on that. So that is it. So just for example, I'll just tell you. So if you want to import an Excel file, so you just need to select this as Excel, and let me see. You go to sample project data, and it is under data sets. So this is a survey data. So this is Excel file.
Okay.
So I just imported it inside NVivo. So once we, I did not show you the survey today because I just thought maybe it's better I cover cases tomorrow.
Okay.
Then it will make more sense if
Yes,
I import
yes.
surveys.
No
So I will
issue.
cover cases tomorrow. Then I will import Excel file also. So that
Done,
will
done.
make better sense for you, all of you.
Okay. And you will also explain about this bibliography icon, no?
Bibliography, though we have not put it into our topics in these
Hmm.
webinar series, but if
Hmm.
you want, I can just touch on literature review if you want to, and how to import data from Mendeley or EndNote. I
Yes,
will
it
just
would
show
be
you.
great. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we will just show you. Not a problem. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Any other questions?
जोड़ीटा दिए था डायरी
So if we don't have any questions, so can we close it for today? So thank you so much.
Yeah, I think.
And hope to see you tomorrow again for the next series of the webinar. Thank you. Questions?
Thank you.
Yeah, there is
Thank you all.
one question.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Someone has a question. Is Saurabh?
Yeah. Just wait. Dr. Dipti.
Which question? Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. You can ask the question. Okay.
We'll
Next.
Dr. Deepti, for university, I think we have different options. Say starting from 6 users up to 100, 200 users. It all depends on the number of users you have. So according to that, we can share the pricing. So you just let us know the number of users you think you have, and then we can like share the pricing with you. But individual, we have already shared the pricing for individual licenses. So it is for single user for perpetual license is around 70,000 rupees. Any more questions? Ma'am, we will share it on your mail then 40 for university. I will share the pricing. Yeah. Sure. I think then we will be closing for today. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.